Robert Kiyosaki is the man who wrote the award-winning personal finance book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Throughout his life, he worked at multiple companies, created businesses, and conducted personal finance and business education seminars. He has generated millions in revenue from his various business ventures. His main focuses are improving people's personal finance and investing in small-cap stocks, otherwise known as venture capitalism, as well as the real estate markets. One of Robert's main points in his book Rich Dad, Poor Dad was that in order for people to become successful, they must develop their financial intelligence. One element of this is learning the difference between an asset and a liability. He says to look at cash flow and income statements to determine the difference between an asset and a liability. Assets will bring in money, whereas liabilities will pull money out. A key statement he says here is that a mortgage on a personal house is a liability. Many people were shocked when they first heard this because banks and society in general have told them to view their house as a personal asset. However, because a mortgage always takes money out of your pocket through a loan repayment to the bank, it is actually a liability. Robert says this doesn't mean you should not get a home loan or have a personal house. He just wants you to understand what you are buying and what it means for your cash flow statement. Why a home loan is a liability? This is because it takes money out from your account continuously and may lose value over time, or be a lower value when you sell than when you bought. This is why it is a liability, and many people must keep working in order to pay off their mortgage even though they view their house as an asset. An investment property. An investment property is actually a much better real asset. This is because it brings you consistent positive cash flow each month if you choose the right deal, and if it goes up or down in value, it usually brings in the same cash flow. Therefore, it is a real asset that can earn you semi-passive income over time. Escaping the rat race. Using investment properties and other types of passive income, Robert says, will allow you to eventually have enough passive income to cover all your expenses, allowing you to stop work without worrying about paying the bills. Or you can purchase more real assets, which can then exponentially grow your passive income and generate real wealth. I recommend reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad in full to get a better grasp of this concept if you didn't fully understand it, and to gain some extremely valuable personal finance tips.